Girls, what about girls?
I agree, madam.
Agree. Okay. 18, 16. Okay, there are 16 of you. Two more, but we're going to start our class. Okay, if you noticed, my camera ni jatuh pula. Oh, okay. Hello again. Good morning. If you just joined, please don't forget your attendance on your future. As for now, we only have 18 of you. Okay. If your names are not listed ataupun you are not sure whether you belong to which group, please make sure you register betul-betul and then make sure you check your portal. Okay. And if you notice dekat your WhatsApp group's description, I have given you the code to your Google Classroom. So I will be providing you slides ataupun notes or returning of your proposals. Semualah everything I will post dekat dalam your Google Classroom. Okay? So you can check from time to time. I have also assigned you into groups for your assessment, so you can check. Let's take a look at your Google Classroom together. Okay, sharing, right? So this is the page of your Google Classroom. The code is this one, 3M2WJ3 and Z. Okay, the code 3M2WJ3 and Z. So, and then the first document that I have given to you is your course outline. Just in case if you don't know what the course outline is. Okay, let's go through one by one. Course outline is actually course outline is actually the flow of your semester. So you will know what are you going to learn for this week, next week, when is your assessment date. Okay, so last week, okay, it was week number 1. We get to know about your assessments. Okay, this week we are going to learn about the types of reports, qualities of a good report, and then we're going to recognize parts of a report, and then you are going to research for your topic, okay, for your assessment. Okay, remember I cakap you will work in a group. So one group will have to provide me one topic. You kena fikirkan a topic yang you nak buat report on. Okay, so produce appropriate relevant online sources or articles, materials related to topics, at least 5. So one group must consist of at least 5 articles. Articles tu maksudnya anything yang you can find from the internet. Okay, ataupun kalau bukan internet pun, kalau if you have the physical material ke, contohnya you ada buku, you ada surat khabar pun boleh. Okay, those are considered as materials. Okay, so you kena cari dekat internet artikel ke anything related to your topic, sebab you kena include them in your report writing. Okay, and then week number 3, this is where you will prepare for your proposal. Week number 4, again you will prepare for your proposal, and then week number 5. So you got 3 weeks to prepare for your proposal. Prepare proposal ni maksudnya you have to write your proposal and then you have to prepare for your presentation, proposal presentation. Okay, you have 2 things for proposal. One is the written one, written assignment. Second is the speaking assignment. Okay, presentation. Okay, week 6 on the 10th of May 2022. Nampak tak? Okay, nampak. This is when you will have to present your proposal. At the same time, you will have to submit your proposal to me. Okay, via Google Classroom. But before that, sebelum you submit, kita akan do the proposal together. Kita akan go through, you will hantar the draft to me. Oh. You will send the draft to me and then I will check, I will comment. You akan betulkan mana you kena betulkan. Okay, macam tu. And then, so last time remember I mentioned 35% for proposal. 20% is for the proposal, the written assignment, while 15% is for your presentation. Okay, so 15 minutes per group. Okay, not per person, per group will present for 15 minutes. So there are 18 of you. So there will be 3 groups. One group with one group with 6 members. So selama 15 minutes tu you kena pandai-pandai lah. All 6 of you will have to talk. Okay, bukan wakil saja, semua kena bercakap. Okay, and that is going to happen in week number 6 and also week number 7. Sebab just in case masa week number 6 tak sempat, every group nak present, so kita akan proceed to week number 7. Okay, bila on the day of the assessment presentation tu, everyone will hear your presentation and they can ask you questions as well. Okay, I will ask you questions. Your audience who are your classmates, they can ask you questions too. Okay, so week 7 on the 17th of May, and then during week number 8, that is when we're going to learn about questionnaire, and then you will write a draft of your own questionnaire. Okay, again for the questionnaire, you can create on your own. Okay, you create 10 questions related to your report, or you boleh cari dekat internet mana yang related punya, and then you can edit and you can use that one. But for the questionnaire, you will have to submit to me first the drafts. Okay, bila I dah luluskan, barulah you can pass around the link of your questionnaire to dekat your friends. Okay. Now, week 9 will be the week for you to prepare for your questionnaire, and also week for you to collect your data. So during week 9 ni, you kena hantar your questionnaire to your friends. Okay, pass around the link, and then for example, you pass on Monday, and then you tell them to return by Wednesday. So during that week, you will identify, you will do a draft on your findings. Okay, so you akan write your findings in week number 9. Kita akan, I will check on your findings too. Okay, I will check dekat setiap peringkat. Okay, now week number 9 is just the draft. Week number 10 is when you write the findings yang betul-betul punya kat dalam your report writing. And then week number 11 is where you write recommendation, and then you write the introductory, the preliminary parts, which are the title, cover page, terms of reference, benda-benda yang bukan body punya report writing. Okay, now week number 12, still preparation for your report. When I mention report, that is the complete one tau. Okay, complete report yang ada findings, yang ada discussion, yang ada conclusion, recommendation. Okay, but bila I mention proposal, that one yang first stage tu, yang before report, macam draft report. Okay, proposal tu yang tak lengkap lagi. Okay, tetapi during week 12, you will have your peer assessment yang you kena evaluate your team members tu. So masa ni, I will give you the link to the peer assessments Google form, and you akan tick and submit. Dia macam for 5 minutes je you buat tu. Okay, so you will evaluate your team members. Kalau you rasa your team members ni macam tak membantu, you boleh bagi markah kurang. Kalau you rasa bagus, you boleh bagi markah penuh. Okay, and then again week number 13, it's where this is where you kena prepare for your report writing. So meaning I will give you time whenever I write report preparation, questionnaire preparation, lagi proposal preparation. That is the time that I will give you our class time untuk you buat the assignment. Okay, but I will observe lah. Okay, I will be there kalau you nak consult ataupun kita akan have a one-to-one session between groups ke. Okay, nanti I will check. Okay. And then where will we? Week 13, yeah. Okay, week 13, this is where you will prepare for your report. Time for you to prepare. And then last week of your semester on the 12th of July. Okay, this is where you submit your report. The final one, the complete one, the one yang you dah betulkan, the one yang you dah rasa confirm you nak hantar yang ni. Okay, so you will submit during week 14. And together with your portfolio. Remember I mentioned about portfolio, your collection of your materials. Okay, so you will have to submit in week number 14. So everything will be done in groups. One group, just one assignment sahaja yang perlu dihantar. Okay, the length of your proposal, berapa pages, that one kita akan belajar next week. Okay, same goes to report. Kita akan belajar nanti bila dah masuk part report writing punya bahagian. Okay, when you are done with proposal, barulah kita akan go into report. Okay, so any question? Anything?
Madam,
Yes.
yang source tu kan at least 5 minimum kan. Dia kena berlainan tu, maksudnya macam surat khabar, artikel, internet ke, kalau boleh kalau contoh ada surat khabar 5, dah cukup macam tu.
Okay, good question. In terms of type of materials, maksudnya surat khabar ke, internet ke, yang tu tak kisah. Boleh sama. Contohnya you nak ambil internet sahaja, website sahaja boleh. Tetapi dia mesti berlainan the content, the topic. Contohnya artikel number 1 ni you ambil tentang UK. Artikel number 2 you ambil tentang China. Artikel number 3 you ambil tentang India. Tapi semua tu daripada website, daripada internet. Boleh. Okay?
Alright, okay madam. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else? Any other question? Before we begin our lesson.
Madam,
Yes.
kalau surat yang maksud medium surat khabar tu, kalau online punya surat khabar tu pun boleh jugalah kan?
Yes, boleh.
Okay madam.
Lagi? No more? No question. Let me check the chat box. Question tak ada. Okay. If there's no question, I'm going to proceed. So today we're going to learn about types of reports, qualities of a good report, and then parts of a report. You can get the slides dekat dalam Google Classroom. Here I have attached the slides so you can get them bila-bila masa. And if you notice, I have also given you the link to your group details. If you go to the link, dah ramai. Okay, share this tab instead. Okay, I have assigned you into groups. So group 1, Aida, Aiman, Farah, Iman, Iqbal and Ismi. Group number 2, J, Mahathir, Haziq, Luqman, Naim and Nick Muhammad Nasim. Group number 3, Nurhanisa, Putri, Ronaldo, Wan Jaiza, Zairatul and Hasif. Okay, there are only 18 of you, so there will be 3 groups. Okay, dekat sini I have also given you a space for you to write your topic. This is what you are going to do today. Today you in groups you will have to think of your topic. Topik tu maksud I area apa yang you nak kaji. Okay, tak semestinya complete topik yang dah siap macam orang letak dekat report writing tu. Tapi you tulis area apa yang you nak kaji. Contohnya, you want to identify the awareness on usage of sunscreen. So you letak kat situ. Ataupun awareness on mental health. You letak kat situ. Okay, anything. But my advice is pick anything yang simple, easy for you to to write the findings. Easy for you to search for the literature review. Okay, the apa literature review? Previous studies. Okay, yang senang. Ambil yang senang-senang je. Okay, jangan ambil yang too complicated. Okay, so you can write the topics bila-bila masa, discuss with your team members. Okay, that is for the group details. Now these are the slides. You can refer to the slides anytime. Let's take a look at the first one. Types and qualities of a good report. Okay. This is how to share this one. Stop sharing. Okay. Alright, kalau I buat besar, nampak tak? Tak nampak. Never mind. Okay. So definition of a report. So sebabkan we learn about how to write a report. So mestilah you kena tahu report tu apa. Okay. Report is a document. Okay. A document. Consisting of relevant information, findings, conclusion, and then directed to a particular reader. Maksudnya dia ditujukan kepada orang tertentu. Contohnya, you write a report on the awareness of mental health. Okay, so you nak bagi awareness tu kepada siapa? Kepada students ke, kepada public ke, kepada kerajaan ke. So maksudnya bila you write a report, it's a document. Okay, document yang mengandungi all the information semua tu, dan dia ditujukan kepada sesetengah audience. Okay. There are two types of reports, categories of reports. Sekarang ni we're going to learn about types and qualities of a report in general. Okay, secara generalnya. Okay, there are two types. The first one, informational. Second one, analytical. Okay, informational ni anything yang that would give you information. Contohnya accident report. You go to a police station and then you buat report tentang accident. So that is a report. Okay, dia sesuatu yang informatif. And then analytical is something that has to do with analysis. So apa yang you akan buat adalah analytical report, because you're going to identify, you're going to look at the problem statement, you're going to identify the findings. Okay, so for example, market research, feasibility report, any report yang melibatkan analisis. Okay, so informational ni something yang pendek, yang informatif. Okay, analytical related to analysis. Okay, next, functions. Why do we have to write a report? To give information. So contohnya for a report regarding accident, so you nak bagi information ada accident berlaku ... To report findings, macam yang you akan buat, you akan search on something and then you will provide the findings. Okay, ini adalah hasil dapatan kami, mendapati bahawa ramai students UiTM yang yang vape, okay, macam previous semester punya student yang buat, okay. And then to put forward ideas, meaning that for example in your report you recommend something, so that is when you want to put forward new ideas. Okay, now direction. In a report there are directions. Number one, vertically is menegak, horizontally melintang, and radially there's a combination between internal and external. Okay, let's take a look at it one by one. So vertical menegak, so it can be downward or it can be upwards. So it can be a report from someone who is from the higher hierarchy, higher status, ataupun for example from your bosses, from your employer to you. You adalah di orang bawahannya. Okay, so downward. While upward, this is from someone from lower ranking employee to his superior. For example, you bagi report to your boss, to your manager. So it's upwards. Okay. Now horizontally, bila horizontal, it is melintang. So it involve equal authority. Okay, sama je, same level. So it can be report from you to your colleague, report from you to your friends. Okay, horizontal, same status. Now radially, it's about internal and external. Internal is a report involving in the same company. Okay, in the same company, written by and for persons in the same organisation. For example, you dalam company KFC, so you nak bagi report dekat bos you yang bekerja sebagai manager KFC. You nak bagi report, okay, hari ni berapa ketul ayam berjaya dijual. Okay, that is internal, in the same company. While external involving from outside. Okay, outside the company. So for example, you nak inform about stockholders, government agencies, ataupun you sebagai company KFC tadi tu, you nak inform dekat company lain. Contohnya you nak collaborate with other companies, so you kena bagi report dekat dia orang. Okay, that is an example of external, involving outside the enterprise. Okay. Next, types of reports. Okay, there are how many types? In total, okay, 5. Number 1, okay, jenis report melalui delivery. Delivery ni maksudnya cara penyampaian. So it can be in terms of oral. Oral could be presentation, discussion, or in terms of written. Okay, in your case, you will focus more on written sebab you're going to write your report. And then jenis yang kedua in terms of the length of the report, can be short one, short informal, ataupun long formal report. Okay, depends. And then next, by form or format. Okay, letter, format dalam bentuk letter, schematic report. Schematic is something yang dia dah ada schema, dia dah ada the format sendiri. So you kena follow exactly like that one. Okay, and then memo is something informal, printed, okay, printed form report. And then next one, jenis yang keempat in terms of time. Okay, so preliminary report. Preliminary ni sama macam kalau you pernah dengar pre-wedding, pre-wedding photoshoot. So it is a photoshoot before the couples get married. So dia benda yang before, preliminary. Okay, that is involving time. And then we have interim. Interim is something yang temporary, something temporary. Okay, for example, midterm progress. And then periodic report, periodic something yang secara frequently. For example, you have monthly report, weekly report. Okay. Now next, type of report in terms of function. Dia punya function, number 1, information, to inform. Number 2, analytical. This is for you to provide analysis. And then memo, untuk bagi memo. Routine ni bila for example you kerja dekat satu company yang ada weekly report. So dia akan jadi function dia by routine. Okay. Letter, function dia to write a letter. Eyewitness report, this is when you observe on something. Okay. Next one, qualities of a good report. Okay, how can you know a report is good or not? Number 1, unity. Unity maksudnya bila you write a report, you need to have one central purpose. For example, you want to know about awareness on mental health. Tapi suddenly dalam report you terangkan tentang COVID-19. You terangkan tentang awareness on exercising. So dia dah jadi many purposes, many things inside that report. So that it is not a good one. Okay, so you must have the unity of your report. Okay, clarity meaning your report must be clear and understandable. Okay, so whenever you want to write a report, nanti later on bila you dah bekerja, make sure that your report is very simple, straightforward, clear. Okay, sebab report is not about puisi, not about you have to, there's no need for you to beat around the bush. Okay, you have to make sure that it is straightforward. Okay. Next, accuracy. Accuracy means ketepatan. Okay, whether the sources yang you ambil tu valid or not. Contohnya, you tulis report on mental health, and then you cakap mental health ni ialah penyakit dot 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 dot. So you have to make sure apa yang you sampaikan tu betul. Okay, sahih. Right, that is accuracy. Now, conciseness. Conciseness is something yang yang tidak redundant. Okay, maksudnya omit non-essential words. You have to make sure that your report is sama lebih kurang macam tadi, clarity. You have to make sure that your report is simple, straightforward. Maksudnya you tak adalah duk ulang benda sama, ulang putar belit. No. Okay, that is conciseness. Okay, readability meaning that easy to read. Okay, senang difahami, senang dibaca. Objectivity, your report must have objective or objectives. Okay. Completeness include all relevant facts, omit irrelevant information. So a complete report must have semua maklumat yang diperlukan. Contohnya, you want to write a report but you tak letak pun the methodology. You tak letak pun introduction. So that is not a complete report. Okay. Next, good organization, the arrangement of your report. So nanti kita akan belajar, you kena letak apa dulu, introduction dulu, and then previous studies, and then problem statement. So that is when you organize your report betul-betul, okay, in a good manner. Okay, next, good presentation, the presentation of your report. Maksudnya, when people look at your report, they can easily tell, oh, this is a report. Dia ada cover page, dia ada table of content, dia ada conclusion at the back. So the presentation, good presentation. Next, okay, conducting a research. This is what you are going to do. You're going to do a mini research. So nanti you akan identify problems, purpose, hypothesis, and then objectives. You will going to review literature, collect data, analyze, draw conclusions, and you will have to write the introduction, literature review, methodology, findings, conclusions. I will give you the what are the items needed in proposal by next week. Okay, because next week kita akan belajar how to write the proposal. So I will tell you what are the items that you need to include in your proposal. Okay. Right, any question? Am I too fast?
No, madam.
No, madam.
Okay, semua faham? Is it clear? I think it's
Yes.
very simple. Yes, okay, good. Okay, let's move to the second slide. Second topic for today. We're going to learn about parts of a report. Padam. Stop presenting. Okay, parts of a report. Okay, parts of a report. This is where you will learn about report tu dia terbagi kepada beberapa bahagian. Okay, the first one, preliminary material. Okay, it's an image. Preliminary material maksudnya preliminary. Okay, before you enter the body part, you ada preliminary, bahagian yang before yang penting punya. Okay, and then body of the report. Body is where benda yang penting, the main content of your report. And lastly, appended material and bibliography, maksudnya your appendix and your references. Okay, preliminary materials consists of title page. Okay, so your cover page, and then abstract. You must include abstract in your report writing. Okay, same goes to your proposal. Proposal dah ada ke? Nanti I check balik. Okay. Abstract wajib ada. Okay. Abstract is actually where is the word? Tak ada kat sini. Okay, abstract is actually the summary of the whole report. Okay, summary of the whole report. So you kena includekan methodology, apa findings you, apa yang you dapat. You kena tulis siap-siap dekat abstract. Kenapa? Sebab abstract ni function dia bila whenever you want to search for a study ataupun you nak search for materials, you just read the abstract saja, you dah tahu okay, this report is about what. Okay, you can know the findings, you can know the methodology used. Okay, you boleh tahu that the report is about what topic, what area. So that is the function of an abstract. Okay, that's why kalau you search for journals ataupun thesis, mostly dia ada abstract. So you baca yang tu je. Okay, next, under preliminary you will have acknowledgement. Okay, acknowledgement is where kata-kata penghargaan. So you can say thank you to anyone. Kat dalam your report nanti you boleh tulis dekat sesiapa saja. Okay, dekat you punya kawan, parents, kucing, alat tulis semua boleh. Okay, table of contents. This is where you have to put the page numbers of your parts. Okay, report parts. Contohnya findings dekat page berapa, apa lagi, introduction dekat page berapa. So that is table of contents. Okay, title page. This is the items needed dekat dalam title page. Okay, this is the format. Okay, so this is the format yang you kena guna for your proposal and report writing. Okay, you akan kena tulis the title and then prepared by siapa, your ID number, prepared for, put my name, and then Academy of Language Studies, and nanti I will give you the template, so you just tukar je kat situ. Okay, this is the date of the submission date. Okay, now abstract, it summarizes all that are important. Like I said just now, it is the summary of your whole report. So maksudnya bila you dah ada findings, bila you dah siap report tu, barulah you tulis abstract. Okay, you tak boleh tulis abstract awal-awal because dalam abstract you kena include findings. Okay, bila you dah ada findings, baru you boleh tulis abstract. Okay, so written in one paragraph. Abstract should only be in one paragraph sahaja. Kalau you search for abstract dekat mana-mana, dekat internet, semuanya one paragraph only. Barulah ia dikenali sebagai abstract. Okay, now these are the items needed in your abstract. Okay, background info ni just a short one. Purpose, methodology, scope, findings and conclusion. Scope ni, this is the old format. This semester no need. Okay, tak apa, I will give you the sample nanti bila kita belajar buat abstract, so you akan boleh tiru je. Okay, so this is an example of an abstract. Okay, pendek je, one paragraph only. Okay, now acknowledgement. These are example sentences yang you boleh guna, ataupun kalau you nak buat ayat sendiri pun boleh. Okay, I wish to express my thanks to, I also wish to thank, and I'm grateful for my family, semuanya you boleh letak di situ. Okay, next, acknowledgement. Okay, this is the continuation of the acknowledgement. This is an example. Okay, contoh. Next one, table of contents. Okay, your table of contents, you will have two parts. Okay, number one adalah this one. Okay, yang ada semua detail. Okay, yang ada page number for everything. Second one is list of figures. Okay, this is where you tulis page number untuk your charts ataupun your graphs ataupun your tables. Okay, semua tu letak under list of figures or tables. Nanti dalam your findings you akan ada graph ataupun charts, up to you. You nak buat pie chart ke, you nak buat graph ke, line graph ke, as long as you tunjuk the result. Okay, kalau you ada tables pun, you boleh letak tables. So nanti you akan ada list of figures. Okay, this is an example of a list of figures punya page. Okay, dekat sini perbezaan dia, di sini you akan letak the not the chapter, part, for example finding punya bahagian. So finding 3.0, and then dia punya anak-anak tu akan begin with 3.1, 3.2, 3.3. Okay, kita akan belajar juga buat ni. But for list of figures, dia akan ikut contohnya finding punya tadi 3.1. So dia adalah figure yang pertama, so 3.1. Kalau dia figure dekat dalam introduction 1.0, so dia 1.1. Okay, mesti pening kan? Tak apa, nanti kita akan belajar. Okay, body of the report. So this is the main content of your report. Okay, introduction, procedural methods. Procedure ni maksudnya methodology. And then findings and conclusions. Okay, these four are considered as the body of your report sebab dia adalah bahagian yang paling penting. Okay, dia adalah introduction, and then methodology, findings and conclusion. So itulah yang main items dalam your report. Okay, and recommendations. Okay, now appended material and bibliography, that is where you put apa yang bahasa Melayu? Rujukan, appendix. So nanti you mesti wajib ada appendix sebab di sinilah you letak your questionnaire. Okay, one group will have one questionnaire, so di sinilah you akan letak your questionnaire. You don't have to put interview transcript, semua ni tak ada. You just questionnaire sahaja. Okay, and then bibliography, this is where you write the APA. Kita guna APA, reference list. Okay, your reference. We use APA, not MLA, APA. Okay, so that is parts of report, bahagian-bahagian yang terdapat dalam report. Okay, anything to ask? Any question? No? No?
No, madam.
No. Thank you for answering. Okay, if there is no question, kita akan proceed with the next topic, which is about about the materials, the resources. Kejap Okay, kat sini kita akan belajar jenis-jenis materials, jenis-jenis sources yang you boleh cari. So, okay, what is collecting resources? What is the information I need? Where do I find it? How much do I need? How shall I collect it? In what order will I arrange it? Okay, so these are the questions yang akan bantu you untuk identify resource ataupun sources ataupun material yang macam mana you nak cari. Okay, okay, source number one, you boleh cari dekat books. Okay, you can search for online books, ataupun if you have the physical one, you can use that in your assessment ni. Okay, that is yang number one. You can also look for journal, online journal pun boleh, ataupun the physical journal. Contohlah you rajin nak pergi library and then you look at you search for journals, boleh juga. Okay, these are examples of sources. Okay, examples of materials. Okay, sources ni maksudnya material ataupun apa yang you boleh refer. Contohnya you boleh refer dekat buku, you boleh refer dekat journal. Okay, next, Internet sources ni yang usually you akan refer, contohnya you refer dekat websites ataupun web pages ataupun anything lah dekat internet. So that is considered as internet sources. Okay. Newspaper, surat khabar, you boleh refer dekat the physical newspaper or online newspaper. Okay, we have online newspaper. Now, those are resources. Okay, jenis-jenis materials yang you boleh guna. Okay, now let's take a look at primary and secondary. Primary ni maksudnya source tu, sumber tu adalah sumber yang pertama, yang masih mentah, yang first hand punya. Okay, so maksudnya for example experimental research. Okay, experimental research ni maksudnya you yang buat eksperimen, so you yang dapat the finding. So that is primary. Primary ni maksudnya bila data tu dapat, you lah orang pertama yang dapat. Okay, bukannya melalui, contohnya you refer dekat journal. So contohnya John, dalam journal tu John dah buat kajian tentang ini itu, and then you refer dekat John, you akan considered as secondary, orang yang kedua. Okay, sebab John yang buat research tu. Okay, so that is the difference between primary and secondary. Okay, you boleh guna dalam your report writing ataupun proposal, you boleh guna any types. You nak be the primary one ataupun you nak use secondary pun boleh. Okay, this is some general knowledge for you. Okay, next one, observation. Observation is where you sendiri yang observe. So bila you observe, you tengok, contohnya you tengok monyet makan apple. So you dapat record the data, you will be the primary, you will get the primary data. Okay, and then survey. Survey ni bila you for example you buat interview. Okay, contohnya Luqman interview J. So bila J sebut Luqman dapat data. So that one considered as primary. Okay, primary source. And then telephone survey pun boleh dikira sebagai primary research method juga, because of bila you call, contohnya you nak tanya tentang mental health. So you tak dapat nak jumpa in person. So you cuma dapat you dapat call saja. So you tanya melalui call. So that one considered as primary, because you will be the one yang dapat the data first. Okay. Survey by mail. Okay, you hantar email, hantar surveys melalui email. Questionnaires. Okay, this one yang you akan buat. So nanti you punya questionnaire tu considered as primary one, sebab you yang bagi and then you yang dapat the data. So primary data. Now secondary is something yang macam second hand lah. Okay, so bila someone else dah buat the research, you refer kepada orang tersebut, barulah dikira sebagai second hand. Apa yang you dapat tu yang second hand, sebab bukan you yang dapat result tu secara first hand, secara mentahnya. Okay, so for example examination of company records. So company punya record, contohnya company KFC. Okay, dia dah ada company dari dulu lagi. So record dia tu daripada zaman bila yang dah lama punya. So semua tu bukan primary untuk you kalau you refer, sebab you adalah orang yang bukan buat catat findings dia apa, bukan catat data dia apa. So that will be considered as secondary. Okay. Library resources. Maksudnya anything yang you search dekat library, contohnya you tengok journals, you tengok books. So semua tu secondary, sebab semua tu adalah based on orang lain yang dah buat research. Okay. Next one. Methods. Okay. How to collect information. Number 1, through questionnaire. Number 2, surveys or checklist. This is apa yang you akan buat, questionnaire. Okay, you akan buat questionnaire. So the advantages, you will get it is cheap, okay, easy to compare, while the disadvantages or challenges, you might not get careful feedback. Sometimes bila orang jawab questionnaire kan, dia akan macam malas nak jawab, dia buat lah titik je lah. So you tak dapat yang careful feedback yang honest. So that is the disadvantages. Okay, disadvantage. Next one, interviews. You boleh juga buat interview. Okay, this is in general dalam you punya subject for our course, kita akan buat questionnaire. Okay, interview, you boleh dapat depth information. Bila you interview orang lain, you akan dapat information yang banyak. Okay, tetapi dia akan ambil banyak masa, and the rest ada challenges yang you akan terima if you do interviews. Okay, ambil banyak masa sebab you nak kena interview orang tu, and then you nak kena tunggu jawab satu-satu soalan. Benda tu lama. Okay, compared to kalau you pass around questionnaires, you tiba-tiba you dah dapat balik, so sekejap je. Okay, document review. This is where you look at any documents. Contohnya you tengok dekat contoh thesis, contoh case study, contoh ada tak case study? I think ada case study. Oh, okay, ada. Document review bila you tengok dekat sesuatu dokumen. Okay, contohnya you look at journals, you look at thesis ataupun findings yang orang dapat. Okay, that is document review. Observation, this is where you observe. Contohnya you nak tengok dalam masa seminggu ni macam mana penerimaan family you terhadap kucing yang you baru bela. Okay, so you observe, right? Next, focus group. Focus group maksudnya you will create satu group ni, and then you akan fokus dekat that group. Contohnya you nak tahu, you pilih 5 kawan, and then you suruh diorang minum air dalam botol besar selama seminggu, and then you nak tengok apakah hasilnya. Okay, kulit diorang bertambah cantik ke tak ke. So that is when you have certain group yang you fokuskan. Okay, that is focus group. Okay, next, case studies. This is where someone else has already done the study, and then you identify the study. For example, okay, contohnya a study on exercising terhadap UK students. Okay, so dia dah buat eksperimen, dia dah buat research, dia pass around questionnaire dekat UK students, and then you kat sini you gunakan study tersebut sebagai contoh. Okay, contohnya macam let's say you want to do on the awareness on mental health. Okay, and then you jumpa satu study yang dilakukan di UK. Okay, dia tanya 30 students about mental health. So same goes dengan you. You nak tanya 30 students about mental health, cumanya you dekat Malaysia, yang tu dekat UK. So you boleh refer to that study. Apakah finding yang dia dapat, and then you compare with your study. That is case studies. Maksudnya, okay, let's say dalam 30 orang dekat UK tu cuma 5 orang je yang ada di awareness on mental health. Okay, while in your case dekat Malaysia ni dalam 30 orang, 30 tu semua tu ada awareness on mental health. So you boleh compare. Okay, you boleh compare between these two studies. Okay, that is case studies. Okay. Next, process after data collection. Once you have collected all the data, what you have to do? You have to select. Okay, this one in general. You have to select data, remove, discard irrelevant information. Contohnya bila you do an interview. Okay, you tanya je banyak-banyak soalan, tapi yang you nak guna dalam your report ada dalam 10 daripada 20 soalan. So you ambil 10 tu je. Okay, categorize, you put them into category. Okay, analyze data, this is where you tulis balik your findings, apa yang you dapat. Okay, contohnya you dapat daripada 30 students 20 je yang ada awareness on mental health. Okay, tips, you can read this one on your own. Planning the report. Okay, now when you want to write a report, what you have to do, you have to prepare an outline. So you kena prepare dulu. Okay, nanti kita akan tulis introduction, and then we will write problem statement, and then we will write objectives. Okay, one by one you plan. Okay, and then a good outline helps you to write more clearly. Bila you have the arrangement, you have the good organisation, you akan automatically buat semua tu secara secara susunan yang betul. Okay, tak adalah tiba-tiba everything is haywire, tiba-tiba you buat ni, tiba-tiba buat tu. So that is not good planning. Okay, functions of an outline. Outline is to actually help you for the draft. So nanti bila you dah buat draft pertama, and then you jumpa certain problems at certain areas, you boleh betulkan. So that is the function of an outline. And there are many other functions as well. Okay, presentation of the report. Okay, now this is when you want to present. Okay, this is for you. Okay, sebab usually previous students semuanya mesti ada yang ada problem. Okay, presentation, bear in mind, I want you to always be aware of your presentation punya, especially your visual aids. Visual aids tu maksudnya bantuan visual, bantuan yang you boleh nampak. Contohnya you punya slides, ataupun gambar, ataupun video. Okay, bantuan-bantuan you boleh nampak waktu you present. Okay, for when you want to present, make sure that you dah check dah semua spelling, you dah check dah susunan, you dah check dah information yang you nak cakap. Okay, sebab mostly mesti ada salah grammar, salah tiba-tiba you nak cakap bahagian A tapi you tak ada bahagian A dalam your slide, ada bahagian B. So when you want to present, make sure that you check everything. Okay, benda ni penting, especially bila you dah bekerja. You have to, for example, you have to present your findings dekat your boss ataupun your colleagues. Benda tu akan menampakkan yang you ni seorang yang berkarisma, okay, yang professional bila everything is okay, tak ada problem, tak ada masalah. Okay, next, format. Okay, format of the report, you akan gunakan alphanumeric and decimal numbering system. What is alphanumeric? This one, dia combine between alphabets and numbering. Okay, either you gunakan ni or you akan guna decimal one. Decimal ada titik-titik perpuluhan 1.0, 1.1. Okay, semua ni adalah the format. So you boleh pilih nanti. Okay, you nak guna decimal ke, you nak guna alphanumeric pun boleh. Okay, and then these are checklist. Okay, you boleh check title you dah lengkap ataupun tidak, acknowledgement, contents, abstract. Okay, you baca balik abstract you, whether your abstract tu summarizes everything or not, ada finding tak, ada methodology tak dalam abstract. Okay, lagi introduction. Dalam introduction must have background information of your topic. Okay, so di sinilah di mana you will have to search for materials. Kalau you contohnya, let's say you want to talk about awareness of mental health. Okay, you tak boleh simply tiba-tiba je you cakap mental health ialah ... Seramai out of 100, 90% of Malaysians are experiencing mental health. You tak boleh simply tiba-tiba bagi fakta. That's why you have to search for materials. You kena cari maklumat dekat internet. Okay. Methodology, make sure the method used is correct. Dekat dalam your methodology tu you cerita siapa participant, you cerita berapa soalan yang you bagi, apakah jenis method yang you guna, questionnaire yang you guna. Okay. And then findings you must include charts or graphs ataupun anything lah, any image to to illustrate your findings. Okay. Conclusions, recommendations, semua tu mesti ada. Reference list, APA style or not, and then appendix you kena letak your questionnaire. Okay, so semua ni adalah, these are all checklist for you. Okay, you boleh gunakan this one as your reference. Okay, but nanti I will give you the next week we are going to learn about how you can write your proposal. So I will give you the list of items needed in proposal. Okay, apa yang you kena cari, apa yang kena ada for literature review or previous studies, macam mana you nak cari. Okay, semua tu next week. Okay, any question?
So far tak ada, madam.
So far tak ada. Semua faham Okay, I assume semua faham. Okay, I have given you the slides. Okay, tadi ada seorang baru join tadi, Aiman don't forget your attendance on your future, and I have given you the slides as well. And what I want you to do today in your group, discuss on the topic ataupun area yang you nak buat report on. Okay, for example, samples of topics yang I boleh kasih adalah you can do a report on frequency of students yang you Okay, contohnya you boleh do a report on perception, students perception on internships. Contohnya apa pandangan diorang terhadap internship, ataupun salary yang diberikan dekat bila you buat intern, or research on usage of sunscreen, research on online shopping, research on what else? Apa lagi contoh-contoh yang you boleh guna? Just think of anything yang simple, yang senang untuk you nak buat report. Okay, yang senang untuk you bagi your friends untuk jawab soalan. Okay, and nanti you kena buat questionnaire, and you will have to pass your questionnaires to your friends. Minimum yang you kena search adalah seramai 30 students, 30. Okay, 30 students. Siapakah yang you kena pass around, that one depending on siapa yang you nak analyse. Contohnya, you nak buat awareness on mental health among your faculty punya students, ataupun among degree students in UiTM Shah Alam, ataupun among diploma students in UiTM Shah Alam, ataupun among degree students in UiTM Puncak Alam. Okay, so depends siapa you punya participants, so depends on you punya topic. Okay, depends on your team nak bagi pass around dekat siapa. Okay, so you have around 1 hour more to think of the topic, and I want you to write the topic dekat Google Sheet given. Nanti dekat next to it this one. Okay, nanti dekat on the right column nanti I will put the status sama ada I approve your topic or not. So I want you to give me the topic by today before end of our class time. So you have around 1 hour to discuss. Okay, around 50 minutes. Alright. Any question? No question? No?
No, madam.
No, Okay. If there's no question, don't forget your attendance on your future. I akan stay dekat sini just in case if any of you nak tanya soalan ataupun nak consult on anything, you can consult with me. Kalau you nak stay, you can stay. Kalau you nak be with your team members ke, you nak buat another Google Meet ke, boleh. Right? So, thank you everyone. That is all for today. Kalau you nak leave, you may leave.
Thank you, madam.
You are welcome.
Thank you, madam.
You're welcome.
Thank you, madam.
You're welcome.